Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fantasy Football. I am Todd Gonzalez, and here we are in week 12 of season 4. We're in the home stretch now, and, well, it is looking pretty cluttered here in the playoff race as the Rogues are 7-3, but that is not good enough for first place in the Sword Coast division. In fact, in our game with the Waterdeep Dragons today, they are 6-4 and currently in last place in the division. They beat us earlier in the year, so if they are to win today, we will be tied with them in record, but they will hold the tiebreaker over us because they would have beaten us twice. And that would put us in last place in the Sword Coast division. Can you believe that? Despite all the good work that we've done, our 7-3 record, our consecutive wins over very, very good teams, our work is still an uphill battle. As we enter the final slate of games, 6 games remain, and the Rogues must win most of them if we expect to make the playoffs, which, ever since that closed door meeting before our game with the Pirates, our Rogues stated intention. The players have said it, the coaches. We wish to win the championship this year, and we are going to play with that kind of sense of urgency from here on out. We are the best team in the league when it comes to defending the run. We are the best team in the league when it comes to throwing the ball. We score more points than anybody else. And quite frankly, we feel like we deserve to be in the playoffs. After all the great strides that we've made, we've gotten better and better every single season. Remember, season 1 we finished 7-9. Season 2 we finished 10-6 and made a wild card. Season 3 we finished 11-4-1 and won the division. And so this year we have set the bar high. We expect to win at least 12 games, and we expect to make it into the playoffs, and we expect to win the championship. Absolutely nothing else will satisfy this team at this point, but first, we must get past our ancient rivals. They beat us earlier in the year. They had a great drive at the end of the game. Willie Beeman, their new quarterback, drove down the field and got them the lead 23-21. We had a chance to win it on a last second field goal, but ultimately it sailed wide right. Danilo Fantone still trying to make up for that mistake earlier in the year and get a game winning field goal. And this will no doubt be a knockdown, drag out match between two teams that absolutely hate each other and have for decades upon decades. But before we get into the games, it is week 12, and you know what that means. It is High Harvest Tide around Faerun, and so we have a couple of holiday games on Thursday, the Giants and Sharks, in a game that could have playoff implications. The Giants have pulled out a 26-10 victory in Westgate, improving their record to 7-4. The Sharks still in first place over in the AFC East division. However, they have now fallen to 6-5 after their hot start. And then the El Terrell Hellwasps playing their arch rivals, the Beardusk Harpers. This should be a great game. And the Harpers on their home turf embarrass the Hellwasps and their great rookie quarterback Chuck Pigskin. 36-3 the final there. The Harpers are 8-3 and they are favorites to make the playoffs and win that NFC whatever division it is they play in. And we will get into the Rogues and Dragons game soon, I promise. But there is one result from the early slate of games today. We play at 4:15, and so we have the results of all of the 1 o'clock games, and you can see here in the game of the week, the Neverwinter Knights and Port Nyanzaru Pirates had a back and forth, just classic game, ending in a tie, 34-34. And look at look at what the Knights did here. All right, so we'll take it through quarter by quarter. It was all Pirates early in the game. Olindo Mare kicked a field goal to open the scoring. Jennifer Hyacinth hit Kung Fu Clayton with a touchdown. It was 10-0 at the end of the first quarter. Neverwinter got on the board with a Wally Pinecone field goal to make it 10-3, but then 3 unanswered touchdowns. Jennifer Hyacinth throwing 3 touchdown passes in the second quarter, and the Port Nyanzaru Pirates went into halftime with a 31-3 lead. And then in the second half, Tommy Tulips with a touchdown to Jamel Parkman in the third quarter, cutting the lead to 31-10. But in the fourth quarter, Neverwinter went absolutely crazy. Tulips with a couple more touchdown passes, and then a field goal by Wally Pinecone with 5:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Port Nyanzaru Pirates kicked a field goal, and at that point the lead was 34-27. And with 52 seconds to go in the game, Tommy Tulips hit Jamel Parkman with a 26-yard touchdown pass to tie it up at 34, completing a 28-point comeback. The Knights playing absolutely out of their minds in the second half, scoring 24 points in the fourth quarter to tie it up, and then it went into overtime and ended in a tie. a crazy offensive explosion from both teams. That was the game of the week. Just an absolutely bonkers finish. And so Neverwinter is now 7-3-1. Port Nyanzaru 9-1-1, and we've gotten a tie once again here in fantasy football. Welcome back, everyone, to Acquisitions Incorporated Stadium here in Waterdeep. The Dragons set to play host to the Daggerford Rogues today, a 51-degree day. Beautiful day for football in the golden afternoon glow of Waterdeep's stadium. They will be wearing their all-black uniforms today, and the Rogues have opted for the all-silver getup. A look at Justice Bunn, who has had a lot of TFLs in the last few weeks. He will be tasked with chasing around star quarterback Willie Beeman. Now, something has come out about Beeman in the last week or so. It turns out in the place that he's from, he wasn't originally known by this name. Evidently, the man's real name is Ron Mexico. Well, he's going to continue to go by Beeman in the fantasy football series. He said he got it. He made it up after seeing a fun movie, motion picture. I'm not sure what that is, but anyway, he's going to be throwing passes to Boris Manyfingers, whatever name he goes by, Willie Beeman or Ron Mexico. And the Rogues defense will have its work cut out for us, as we have looked really good on the defensive side of the ball the last couple of weeks. We had a little bit of trouble closing out Icewind Dale last week, but we really held them in check for most of the game. And hopefully we can have a repeat performance here in Waterdeep. As the Dragons have won the toss, they have elected to receive the ball. Our defense will be going out there first. And a look at the standings in the Sword Coast division. With Neverwinter's tie, they are 7-3-1. So if Waterdeep can win this game, they will advance to second place in the division. And the Rogues will be in last place if the Dragons beat us today. We have got to win this matchup. And Leto Shepard has got it underway from the goal line, and a great tackle as he crosses the 15-yard line. And the Dragons are going to be backed up to start this game. The Rogues defense has been doing a phenomenal job at getting pressure on opposing quarterbacks through the last few weeks. We have sacked a whole lot of guys. And now Beeman going back to pass on the game's first play. Looking right, knocked away. Lamar Ilko had a chance at an interception that time, but the pass falling to the ground incomplete. And the Rogues on the first play coming with a blitz by Seamus Gilhooly off the right side. Expect a lot of blitzes in the Rogues game plan here today. Play fake. Left. Knocked away. Travis Cobweb on the pass defense that time, and quickly the Dragons have found themselves in a 3rd down and 10. Good coverage on the game's first 2 plays. The Rogues secondary getting it done so far. Now Beeman under center. He will go back to pass. Looking over the middle, and there's Seth Hollings wide open for the first down at the 35. Well, on that 3rd down, the Rogues did not bring the blitz. We sat back and played a soft zone defense, and Willie Beeman was able to dissect it and find the open man streaking across the middle. And that has earned the Dragons a first down at the 35-yard line. He will go back to pass now. Pressure hit as he throws, but gets it away to Chaz Stevens. And that's a short gain, but they're going to call a face mask penalty on Justice Bunn. That's a 5-yard penalty, and it will set the Dragons up with a 2nd down and 3. Sarkhan the Wise was able to provide the pass rush on that play and very nearly got to Beeman. He was able to deliver the pass in the nick of time. On 2nd down now, they will come out with the pro set formation. Beeman will go back to pass. Pressure from Tumbleweed. Sacked! Gerard Tumbleweed again getting in the backfield. The Rogues leader in sacks, Gerard Tumbleweed, is actually 2nd in the league right now in sacks. I made a little miscalculation. That was actually his 11th on the season. I thought he had 11 last time. And now another pressure, but a great pass to Boris Manyfingers into Rogues territory at the 38-yard line, and a first down for Waterdeep. So a couple of heroic passes by Beeman. And they have got a first down now in Daggerford territory on the edge of scoring range. Back to pass, we bring the blitz. He's hit as he throws. That time it's Cesar Villalobos coming through the middle, forcing the pressure and an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 now, and they will come out with 5 wide receivers. Back to pass, Beeman. Looking right, caught Manyfingers, and that will pick up about 7 or 8 yards. It will get them in field goal range, and they will have a 3rd down and 3 now. On 3rd down, the Dragons will come out of the I formation. The Rogues bringing everybody up to the line. They send Andrew Green in motion off to the right side. And Beeman trying to draw the defense off sides. It will be a toss play. Bars right side, and he is not going to get the first down. Tackled by Troy Polamalu right behind the line. Bars unable to elude the defender. And their drive will stall out. It's 4th and 1, and they're going to bring out the field goal unit. A 46-yard attempt upcoming here for Mortimer Brown, the longtime Dragons kicker and one of the best in the league. The wind blowing side to side today should not affect this field goal attempt too much. The kick is up, and it is good. The Dragons take a 3-0 lead. So the Rogues now will have to try to answer. We take over at the 26-yard line, down 3-0. The defense crowding the line of scrimmage, and we are going to run the counterplay to Bennett, right side. Bennett, nowhere to go as he is taken down by Lito Shepard and Kenny Mixon. No gain on that one, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. Well, typically, whenever the Rogues play against the Dragons, they have a hard time stopping our running game and Damian Bennett, and so we are going to come out and try to establish that run here today. On 2nd and 10, we're going to try the counter on the right again, and this time Bennett has room to run, and a solid pickup. He will get about 7 yards. 3rd down and 4, and we're spreading them out. 5 wide receivers in. Appleseed will go back to pass. Looking to the right. Bennett's got it, and he steps out of bounds, but picks up the 1st down, a gain of 5 yards to the 39. 1st down and 10 for the Rogues. The defense coming out in the nickel package here. We're going to try to hit him with a little play action. Appleseed chucking it deep, looking for Eel on the left side, and that one knocked away. Good coverage by Sheev Starkiller. The Rogues have the ball at the 39-yard line here. 2nd down and 10, and this will be the 5th play of the drive. I formation behind Appleseed. Bennett will get the call on the right side, trying to bounce it out now, and he will get a nice pickup. Bennett finding room over there on the right side, getting the edge, and that is 8 yards for number 8. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 2 now, and the defense is in a nickel package here, and we've got Tony Massimo in the backfield. Appleseed recognizing that, and he is going to change something at the line of scrimmage, but now they've brought everybody up to the line, and we're going to call timeout, call a different play. So I think the Dragons that time baited us into audibling to a run play and forcing us to use a timeout. Now 3rd down and 2. We give it to Bennett on the left. Bennett, 1st down Rogues as he plows over Ray Reese, and that gets it into Dragons territory at the 47. 1st down and 10 for the Rogues. The defense in the base package here, we've got 3 wide receivers in. Appleseed going back to pass. Looking deep on the left, trying to find Ghost Keeper and knock down Ray Reese, the safety, on the coverage. Appleseed taking the deep shot now. He has missed on 2 of those early, but we are going to continue to be aggressive and try to take the deep shots downfield. 2nd down and 10. Handoff, Bennett, right side. Bennett trying to cut back now, and he will not get very far. A gain of about 1. The Rogues now will be backed up into a 3rd down and 9. Tony Massimo going in motion. He is going to work out of the slot on the left side. Appleseed going back to pass. Rolling right now, and he is going to try to hit Massimo. Got it! 1st down, Rogues! A rare completion to the backup running back, Tony Massimo. That moves the chains. The Rogues with the ball on the Dragons' 36-yard line as this has turned into a pretty good-looking drive. We come out of the 2 tight end set here. Bennett in the backfield. He will get the call on the left, trying to outspeed the defense to the line, and he will get a yard or 2. Massimo back in the game now as the tailback. I formation, and he will get the call on a toss to the right. Massimo finding the edge, and he put the ball on the ground. The Dragons have it. It's Brad Castleguard, the former Castleguard, taking it up the left side, and he is going to be brought down by Alex Appleseed and Tony Massimo. The big fumble there, Rainick Thompson flailing at nothing. I'm not sure what that was, but Massimo, you could see there, just crunched. That play caused by number 24, Willie Lynch, the strong safety, and Brad Castleguard taking it the other way for the Dragons. It was a great-looking opening drive for the Rogues right up until we put the ball on the ground. And now the Dragons will take over at the 34-yard line. 3 wide receivers in for Willie Beeman. He will go back to pass, looking left, caught Mo Bars, but nowhere to go. That's going to lose yardage. Kevin Rhombus right there to make the tackle for a loss of a yard. The defense put in some kind of position here after the fumble by Tony Massimo. The ball is on the 35-yard line. Inside 3 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. I formation behind Beeman. He goes back to pass, looking left. Caught Chad Stevens. And that is going to pick up about 3 yards. It will get them firmly into field goal range. 3rd down and 8 now from the 32. The Dragons 2 of 3 on 3rd downs to this point. Beeman with the pro set behind him. And he is working from under center. He will go back to pass. The Rogues rush just 3. Looking off to the right. Nearly intercepted. Troy Polamalu breaking up the pass. And that falls incomplete. The defense does its job. A 3 and out. And they will have to try another field goal. Mortimer Brown in for the kick. He made earlier from 46 yards out, and this will be an attempt of 49 yards. A long field goal attempt. The hold, the kick is up, and it is no good. He missed it short. The defense bailing out Tony Massimo, getting a 3 and out, and the 49-yard field goal, no good. So The Rogues will come out here on first down and 10. We've got the 2 tight end package in, and we will hand it to Bennett on the right side. Bennett taken down by Kenny Mixon. That one gained just 3 yards. The Rogues still committed to establishing the running game. We've gained 27 yards on the ground. The Dragons have just 1. Second down and 8 now. Appleseed will go back to pass, rolling out to the left, and he is going to fire it downfield, and incomplete. He had nowhere to go with it that time. The defense had great coverage everywhere. Third down and 8 upcoming now. Appleseed with 5 wide receivers. He will work out of the shotgun. And now looking over the middle for Bennett, and that one is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage downfield again by the Dragons. Our drive stalls. We will have to kick it away. So after the punt went into the end zone for a touchback, the Dragons will take over at the 20-yard line. I formation behind Willie Beeman. Mo Bars, the tailback, and they've got 2 receivers off to the left side. Beeman back to pass, looking over the middle, and caught Chaz Stevens, and that will pick them up a first down, a gain of 12. Stevens 3 catches on the day for 16 yards. The time ticking down here on the first quarter. Waterdeep nursing a 3-point lead. Beeman with an I formation behind him. And he will hand it off to Mo Bars, right side, room to run. Bars picking up 9 yards. Polamalu coming up and making the tackle at the 42. And that one is going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Waterdeep with a 3-0 lead. Second down and 1 now. As we begin the second quarter, the sun setting and creating that ethereal orange glow that we love here in Waterdeep. Pass broken up at the line by Justice Bunn, getting up and getting a hand on it. And now they're going to have a third down and 1. Defense coming up to crowd the box here. Bars, the single tailback, and they will send Seth Hollings in motion off to the right side. Beeman will toss to Bars, and there's Polamalu, but he can't make the tackle. Bars taking it around the end, and Lefty Washington finally tracking him down. It's a big run all the way out to the 37-yard line. A 20-yard pickup for Mo Bars and a first down for the Dragons, and they're really running the ball more effectively than they have, I think, in any game against the Rogues to this point. And Beeman here will go back to pass, and nearly picked. He threw it right to Cobweb. Travis Cobweb couldn't haul it in. They were trying to get it to Chaz Stevens that time and couldn't fit it through. Typically in this matchup, we will see the Dragons throw the ball about 100 times, and they rarely run it. But with a new quarterback, they've got a different strategy. They are actually running the ball today. Back to pass. Weeman left, caught Stevens, and that is a first down inside the 25. They continue to throw it for Chaz Stevens, trying to test the young star cornerback, Travis Cobweb. Bunch formation off to the right now for Waterdeep. Bars in the backfield. Beeman back to pass. Pressure coming from Tumbleweed. He gets it away. Intercepted. Cobweb taking it up the right side, and he is going to be brought down by Beeman. A big hit by the quarterback. Beeman kicking himself after that one. He throws the pick. The first turnover of the game for the Dragons. On first down and 10, Appleseed will go back to pass, and he's going to roll out to the left now. They've got tons of room over there. Nobody out there. Appleseed taking it all the way up to the 50 now, to the 40, and finally pushed out of bounds. A huge run for the quarterback. They left that side of the field wide open for him. We've seen that so many times this season where Appleseed will take off to the left, his favorite place to run, and a huge gain. That one going for over 20 yards for the quarterback. Well, Willie Beeman is known as a great running quarterback, and Alex Appleseed has the longest run on the day. Play fake now, Appleseed getting it away to the right, caught Cheesesteak, and he put it on the ground. Another fumble, and Castleguard's got it again. Oh my goodness. Dick Vermeil is going to come out and throw the challenge flag here, as this is a crucial play. Cheesesteak, you can see he gets it, and his knee looks like it might be down before that ball is out, so this could be overturned. Depends on what that referee says. When does he lose control of the ball? Rainick Thompson that time on the tackle. It's going to be a loss of yards even if they overturn it. But I think this one should be going the other way. The Rogues should hang on to the ball here, as it looks like that knee is very clearly down. But as we've seen, the challenges in this game are a little hit or miss. So the referee's ready with the decision. Let's hope it's the right one. They do overturn the call, so the Rogues will hang on to the football here. It'll be second down and 12 after the pass play loses 2 yards to Cheesesteak. Appleseed going back to pass. And he is going to look across the middle, trying to get it to Buckshank. That's going to be complete for a gain of about 7 yards. Third down and 4 upcoming now. Appleseed, a slow start to the game. He is just 4 of 8 for only 21 yards. He will be going back to pass here, looking over the middle for Buckshank. Got him again. That's going to be a first down to about the 22-yard line. Now Buckshank will get a play off. We have 3 wide receivers in. Appleseed, the play fake, and he will look Oh, no, he's going to be sacked all the way back at the 30-yard line. Held onto the ball way too long that time, and once again, the Dragons with great coverage downfield. And Appleseed knows that sack was on him, not the fault of his offensive line. We've been doing such a great job in the last few weeks of not taking those big sacks, but that one losing 8 yards and now backing us up. And Appleseed looking out to the left quickly for Buckshank on the out route, and that'll pick up all those sack yardage back as he gets it inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. 3rd and 7 upcoming for the Rogues. On 3rd down now, Appleseed from the shotgun, and he's going to look into the end zone, trying to get it to Buckshank, and nearly intercepted by Willie Lynch, as I think Buckshank ran into Tugboat that time, and it created a little confusion. Appleseed with an inaccurate throw, and that will stop the drive in its tracks. We will have a 4th down and 7 here, and we will bring out Danilo Fantone to try a 34-yard field goal attempt. The wind blowing left to right. We've got the ball in the left hash, so it shouldn't be a factor for this attempt. He puts it up, and it's right down the middle. The Rogues are on the board. We tie the game at 3. It's been a defensive struggle so far in the first half. Not a lot of points scored. A couple of turnovers already. We do capitalize after the interception that time. Travis Cobweb setting up the Rogues in good position. And we get on the board. Fantone booting the kickoff deep into the end zone. Shepard will not return it. He will take a knee on the D. The Dragons will come out here from the 20-yard line trying to answer after Daggerford tied the game up. Toss play, Bars left side, and he will cut it back. Solid pickup. Justice Bunn on the tackle. That's a 4-yard gain. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. Beeman handing it to Bars. Left side this time. Good blocking, and he will pick up a 1st down all the way out to the 35-yard line. Boomstick coming up and making the tackle that time. Who are these bizarro Waterdeep Dragons? They're actually committing to running the football, something we've not seen in 4 years of this matchup. 6 minutes to go in the first half. I formation behind Beeman. The defense coming up to crowd the line, and he will take off and try to run, but he's going to be sacked by Justice Bunn. He tracked him down, and that's going to be a loss of 3 yards. Bunn coming through unblocked that time and getting to the quarterback. Bunn's 3rd tackle on the game, and it will be a 2nd down and 15 now. Bars in the backfield. Beeman back to pass. Pressure now Washington, and he's sacked again on consecutive plays. This time it's lefty Washington firing through the hole unblocked. They didn't even get a hand on him, and he tracked down the quarterback and threw him down to the turf. 3rd and 22 upcoming. Sending Green in motion off to the right side. The star tight end Andrew Green, and now Beeman will go back to pass. Looking right. Caught Seth Hollings, and that's going to be well short of the 1st down. So it'll be 4th down and about 13 now, and they will have to punt it away. The drive stopped completely in its tracks by a couple of huge sacks of Willie Beeman, and Tony Massimo now back for the return, and he will take it off the right, trying to atone for his earlier fumble, and he gets about 2 or 3 yards on the return. The Rogues have 4 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the first half with which to work. And Appleseed here on 1st down is going to call an audible as the defense bringing everybody up to the line. Changing the play, and he will work from the I formation. It's going to be a play fake now, and Appleseed trying to fire it deep for Charles Eel, and he got it! What a throw by Appleseed! That one was less of a rainbow and more of a laser beam on the deep throw, but finally we connect on the deep shot. Charles Eel inside the 30 of the Dragons. The Rogues will have it at the 27-yard line. A 30-plus yard completion to Charles Eel over the top. Now on 1st down and 10. Appleseed will go back to pass again. And he's got Buckshank open on the right side. Inside the 10-yard line, the big tight end, Ozamataz Buckshank, rumbling to the 6-yard line. That play picked up 22 yards, and the Rogues have a 1st down and goal now from just outside the Dragons' 5-yard line. 2 tight ends in, Bennett in the backfield. He will get the call on the left, and Bennett with a clear path to the end zone. Touchdown, Rogues! And we take the lead just like that. And a perfectly executed run play, a big block by Jamar Cheesesteak leading the way, and Damian Bennett getting it into the end zone. The Rogues needed just 3 plays to go 70 yards and take a 10-3 lead. Damian Bennett getting it into the end zone on a 5-yard touchdown run. The Rogues have more rushing touchdowns than any other team in the league this year. And now Danilo Fantone for the kickoff. Lito Shepard is going to have some blockers on the left side. And, there's Sam Bapson! Forget about those blockers. He just ran right through them and took him down at the 16-yard line. Sam Bapson has been quiet this season, but a big hit there, forcing the Dragons back, and they will be backed up to start this drive. 2:52 to go in the first half. Andrew Green going in motion off to the right. Beeman will work from under center, and he will hand it off to Antonio Horton, but there's Gerard Tumbleweed to take him down for a short gain. Last time the Dragons had the ball, their offensive line could not keep their star quarterback, Willie Beeman, upright. 2nd and 8. He will go back to pass. Pressure coming. He looks off to the right. Caught. Mo Bars. And that is going to be a first down, crossing the 30-yard line. We'll see if they're able to get a play off here before the 2-minute warning. 5 wide receivers in for Beeman. He's going to work from under center, and he will go back to pass. Pressure coming now. It's sacked again. It's Tumbleweed. Gerard Tumbleweed, the Rogues' 4th sack of the game. The spin move that time working. Tumbleweed getting his 2nd sack, his 12th on the season. It's a sack party today in Waterdeep. The Rogues' defense getting into the backfield at will and stopping Willie Beeman. He will go back to pass again. This time they pick up the pressure, and he gets it away to Solly Smithers, but they drop it. Incomplete, and now it's going to be 3rd down and long. Tumbleweed on the 2nd effort that time was able to find his way into the backfield and force Beeman to get it out early. Back to pass again. He will look over the middle again. Smithers got it, but short of the first down, and now the Rogues are going to call a timeout with 1:53 left. The Dragons are going to come out here in the punt unit. This could be a big swing for the Rogues. As we get the ball to start the second half, we've got a 10-3 lead. We're going to have a chance here to run a 2-minute drill and try to put up some more points before we go into halftime. The kick will be returnable for Massimo on the left side, and he is going to take it that way. Out of bounds at the 20. On 1st down and 10, Appleseed will go back to pass. Defense playing some zone. Appleseed is going to be sacked. Held onto the ball too long that time and taken down by Kenny Mixon. 1:30 to go in the first half here. 2nd down and long after the big sack. Appleseed will go back to pass, and he will look over the middle for Damian Bennett. Got it. And that will pick up a solid gain. Waterdeep now calling a timeout as we've got a 3rd down and 7. That is an aggressive timeout by the Dragons, really showing a lot of faith in their defense to be able to stop us here on 3rd down, but we are 4 of 6 on 3rd downs to this point, and a 3rd down and 7 is imminently makeable for Appleseed and company, and we will look for Buckshank over the middle. He's got it! The big tight end getting the first down, rumbling near the 40-yard line, and we're going to come out and run the no-huddle here. Appleseed getting everybody lined up. We're going to come out of the 5 wide receiver set with the quarterback working out of the shotgun. He will go back to pass. They bring a blitz, and he's going to look outside on the left. Incomplete. Ghostkeeper couldn't hang on to it. A lot of contact there, but the refs holding the flag in their pocket. 4 wide receivers in here. Appleseed from the shotgun and the defense in the nickel package. He will go back to pass. Looking for Bennett on the right side. He's got it. Taking it up the sidelines and out of bounds. A gain of 9 yards, and we will have a 3rd down and 1. The Rogues, a remarkable 5 of 7 on 3rd downs here in the first half. Exactly 1 minute left on the clock. Appleseed back to pass. Tugboat wide open on the left. That'll be a first down, and Tugboat will go out of bounds at the 45. The first half reception for Synthania Tugboat. Appleseed now 12 of 18 for 151 yards. 57 seconds remaining in the half. He will go back to pass. Looking left for Eel. Got it. That's a gain of 8 yards. A good throw there by Appleseed. They brought the cornerback blitz, and he was able to find the mismatch. 50 seconds to go. The Rogues have just 1 timeout. And Appleseed will work out of the shotgun here. He goes back to pass. Pump fake. Looking out to the right. Buckshank. And knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage by the linebacker, Rainick Thompson. Bennett going in motion now. We will have a 3rd down and 3. Appleseed changing something at the line of scrimmage. He will go back to pass. And he is going to try to float it for Bennett on the right side. Wide open. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. Should have probably thrown it a little bit earlier there to Bennett as he was streaking wide open across the middle on the crosser. But you know what? It worked out, and Appleseed will go back to pass here. Looking into the end zone, Ghostkeeper. Got it! Touchdown, Rogues! Joe Ghostkeeper on the 16-yard touchdown pass from Alex Appleseed with 28 seconds to go in the half. A great job there by Ghostkeeper, hauling in the high pass and getting both feet in. This rookie has really been coming on strong in recent weeks. He had a great game last week against Icewind Dale, and he has gotten back into the end zone now. 16-3 the score as Danilo Fantone booting the extra point through. The Rogues lead by 2 touchdowns. 1st and 10 now. The Dragons with 26 seconds with which to work. Handoff. The fullback Horton up the middle, and look at Antonio Horton go. That's going to be a first down. They will call a timeout now as they were able to get it out to the 32-yard line. And now they're going to come out with a 4 wide receiver look. The defense with 4 linebackers in. Beeman working under center. He will go back to pass, has all day to throw. Looking short to the left for Mo Bars, taken down just a spun. They will call their final timeout with 18 seconds on the clock. The Dragons need to get it out of bounds here. They are a long way away from scoring range. Not much time left to work with here in the first half. Beeman working under center. Bars in the backfield behind him. He will go back to pass. Now looking over the middle and caught. Seth Hollings. That's a first down, but the clock is going to run. Beeman changing something here at the line of scrimmage. 3 wide receiver look. 5 seconds to go. This will be the last play of the half. And he's hit as he throws. Gets it out to Antonio Horton, but he can't get out of bounds and time will expire. 17-3 the score as we go into halftime. And a look at the halftime stats here as the Dragons are set to kick off. Tony Massimo back for the return. He will take it from about the 7-yard line. And he will look for some blocking up the middle and taking it straight ahead to about the 30. On first down and 10 here to start the second half. Alex Appleseed calling an audible. And we're going to try to hit him with the counter play off to the right. Bennett with good blocking picks up about 7 yards. Well, we kind of went away from the running game in the first half as Alex Appleseed was able to throw it all over him on those last couple of touchdown drives. But we are going to try to reestablish Damian Bennett here. And off the left, he's got nowhere to go. Taken down by a couple of Dragons. Joey Mistletoe leading the charge that time. And it'll be 3rd down and 5. Each team running the ball effectively so far. The Rogues 62 rushing yards, the Dragons 59. And on 3rd and 5, Appleseed will go back to pass. Rolling to the left, and he is going to fire it for Buckshank, and knocked away, but a flag now, and that's going to be holding on the Rogues anyway. It doesn't matter. So we will have a 4th down. The Dragons defense doing their job and getting us off the field to start the second half, a 3 and out. And now they are going to have to start scoring some points, down by 2 touchdowns here in the 3rd quarter. Pantoliano to boot it away. This one is going to go to about the 12-yard line. He might have outkicked the coverage again. Lito Shepard, and he's hit hard. A nice tackle that time by number 53. Good closing speed there by the backup linebacker. I believe that is Kavika Mitchell. Kavika, not Kawika as I've been calling him. First down and 10. 3 wide receivers. Beeman hit as he throws, and incomplete. The Rogues' aggressive defense sending extra pass rushers into the backfield on Beeman, and it has been paying off as we sacked him 4 times in the first half. He really has not been able to get comfortable back there in the passing game. Waterdeep hasn't scored since the opening possession of the game. Beeman hit as he throws again and incomplete. That one at the feet of the fullback Horton, and the pressure provided by Justice Bunn. And quickly they are in a 3rd down and 10. The Rogues' pass rush showed up to play today. And on 3rd down, they will have 5 wide receivers. Beeman will come out under center now. Trying to draw the defense off sides. They're not going to bite. He will go back to pass. Now looking over the middle. Caught Dwight Bryant, and that is a first down, getting it out to the 35-yard line. That time they were able to exploit the hole in the zone defense over the middle, and the Rogues couldn't get anybody into the backfield. First down and 10 at the 35-yard line. I formation behind Beeman. He will send Green, the tight end, in motion off to the right. Handoff. Bars up the middle, and Tumbleweed right there to stop him. 2nd down and 9. Handoff. Bars up the middle, and breaking a tackle, but Boomstick right there to make the play. That's going to be a gain of 5, and they will have another 3rd down. They're going to come out with 5 wide receivers here. 3rd down and 5. Beeman under center. Trying to draw him off sides again. He will go back to pass. Pressure hit as he throws. Knocked away, nearly intercepted. Kevin Rhombus, we sent the defensive back on the blitz that time. They didn't have anybody on him. 4th and 5, and they're going to have to punt. The pass rush of the Rogues. Bill Cower has coached these guys well, telling them to get into the backfield and get that quarterback. Kevin Laserbeam kicking it toward the sidelines. This will go out of bounds at the 25. First down and 10. We come out of the I formation. Appleseed going to hand it to Bennett on the left. Bennett breaking a tackle. He picks up 8 yards, getting it across the 30. A good run there, and that gets the Rogues to 69 rushing yards on the day as a team. And now here on 2nd and 3, we're going to come out and run the exact same play. Bennett, left side, trying to go behind Cheesesteak. He will pick up a couple of yards, but won't get very far as Charles Eel missed a block that time, and that allowed the defense to get to him. It's going to be 3rd down and short. And the Dragons playing their base defense here on 3rd and 2. We've got Massimo in the backfield, 2 tight ends set. We will hand it to Tony Massimo right side. He's going to pick up the first down. A nice run. He hangs on to that football and gets it to the 38, a first down. The Rogues running the football effectively on this drive. We've gotten ourselves a first down and 10. Now Appleseed audibling to another run play as the defense showing some more soft looks with just 7 in the box. We're going to hand off to Bennett on the right. Bennett, and he cuts it up, and a 9-yard run, getting it up near midfield. The Dragons are not committing to stopping the running game as they're continuing to play 2 safeties way back, and now finally they're going to bring guys up into the box. But guess what? We've got a play-action pass called. Appleseed going over the top, trying to hit Tugboat on the bomb, and incomplete. Knocked away. Good coverage again by Sheev Starkiller. 3rd and inches upcoming. There you see Appleseed's stats. 15 of 24, 193 yards and a score. 3rd and inches. Bennett will get the call on the right. Bouncing it out. He's got the first down and hit hard, but into Dragons territory at the 45-yard line. Freddie Triplett on the tackle that time. The Rogues will have a first down and 10. The running game has been so effective on this drive, and it is going to have to get the Dragons committed to bringing guys up into the box. Hopefully that'll allow people to get open downfield as Appleseed looking to the left, trying to get it to Charles Eel. A nice catch! With Lito Shepard in coverage, we pick up the first down to the 25. Eel with 69 receiving yards on the day. He is having a very nice game. 1st and 10, I formation. Appleseed will go back to pass. Bennett wide open in the flat. He's got it, and he's going to roll downfield. Bennett, spin move to the 10-yard line. Bennett's 5th reception on the game. He's got 60 yards through the air, and he will have the playoff as Tony Massimo coming in now, and Appleseed will go back to pass. Floating it into the end zone, trying to get for Buckshank, but that one too far outside and incomplete. This will be the 10th play of the drive. The ball on the 9-yard line of the Dragons. The Rogues with a 17-3 lead and trying to add to it. Bennett will get the call on the left. Bennett gonna take it easily into the end zone. Walking, standing up, touchdown Rogues. Damian Bennett's 2nd of the day. That one was perfectly blocked by the Rogues offensive line with Jamar Cheesesteak leading the way for Bennett. Exactly how you draw it up. And with 4:20 to go in the 3rd quarter, Daggerford with a 23-3 lead after the 9-yard touchdown run. Firmly in control of this game. We lead by 3 touchdowns. Danilo Fantone to put the extra point through, and it is good. A 10-play, 74-yard drive. And the Rogues out in front now, 24-3. I tell you, ever since that closed-door meeting that Girlfriend Vancouver held for these players, the Rogues have looked like a different team. We had that 3-game skid, losing 3 out of 4 in the middle of the season. And now Shepard taken down by Bamson at the 20-yard line. And ever since then, Girlfriend Vancouver held a players-only meeting. The Rogues have looked like world beaters ever since. Handoff, Bars left side, taken down. Sarkhan the Wise in the backfield, a loss of 2. 2nd and 13 now. They've got 4 wide receivers in. Beeman working from the shotgun, rather. He will go back to pass, looking over the middle. Caught Seth Hollings. Gain of about 9 yards, and that will set them up with a 3rd and short. Beeman today is 15 of 26, 154 yards, and 1 interception. The Dragons have not scored since the first time they had the ball. They've got the trips look off left side. Beeman will go back to pass. We bring the blitz, and he gets it away quickly to Minifingers. That's going to be a first down. So with the way that the Rogues have been getting into the backfield on almost every single play, they are now operating with some very quick passing plays. And now a handoff, Bars right side with room to run. He will pick up about 10 yards, getting close to the first down marker, out to about the 44-yard line. And they do, in fact, give him the spot. It'll be a first down for the Dragons at the 45. 3 wide receivers in now. The defense in the base package. So they've got the I formation. Beeman will run the play fake, looking deep on the left, trying to get it to Minifingers, but Lamar Ilko is all over him. It'll be a 2nd down and 10. They will come out with the base package on offense. Beeman starting out from under center. He goes back to pass. We bring the blitz. He gets it away. Mo Bars on the left side, juking out Cobweb, and Mo Bars finally brought down from behind by Tyler Boomstick at the 27-yard line. We brought the blitz, and we didn't have anybody on the running back that time. Beeman able to check it down as Justice Bunn was about to get to him, but they pick up a huge gain and a first down. Ball on the 27-yard line. Minifingers will go in motion off to the right. Beeman working from under center. He's got the I formation behind him. And now looking left. Nearly intercepted. Cobweb had a chance at it again. He had to leap. Full extension there. His whole 5'8 frame going into it. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Perfect play there by Cobweb to jump in front of the pass. And now they will be backed up. 2nd down and 10. 5 wide receivers in for Beeman. He's working from the shotgun. Trying to draw him off sides. They are not biting. He goes back and now he's going to run. Beeman hit as he crosses the 15-yard line. Lefty Washington making the tackle. The quarterback draw working to great effect there. They blocked well for him, and he found the hole, picking up the first down for the Dragons. So they are finally back in scoring range for the first time since the first quarter. 45 seconds to go in here in the third. Waterdeep down by 3 touchdowns. They need to get into the end zone here if they want to have a chance at coming back. Beeman will go back to pass. He has all day to throw. Looking end zone. Caught! Chaz Stevens. Touchdown, Dragons. We tried the zone defense that time, and they carved us up. A 9-play, 77-yard drive. The Dragons doing exactly what they need to do and pulling back within 2 touchdowns. Tony Massimo back for the return. He will take it from the 8-yard line. And now looking up the left, breaking a tackle, and he will get it to about the 28. And on 1st and 10 here, Appleseed calling an audible as the defense has just 6 guys in the box. And we're going to run it. Bennett right side, and taken down Rainick Thompson. What a play by Thompson that time, shedding the block, and that's no gain. And that one is going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. Daggerford leading Waterdeep 24-10. A crucial game that the Rogues absolutely must win. And we hope we can close them out here in the fourth. Closing games out has been a struggle for the Rogues this season. We've allowed 2 furious fourth quarter comebacks, including one earlier in the season to the Dragons. We've got to slam the door shut on them here. Appleseed going back to pass, rolling out to the left. He's going to try to find Buckshank. Got him at the 45-yard line. First down. A good way to start out the first quarter. The Rogues will have a fresh set of downs here. And on 1st down and 10, we're going to try the run for Bennett on the right. Bennett, nowhere to go. Thompson again taking him down, this time in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 4 yards. 2nd down and 14. Appleseed will work from the shotgun. He goes back to pass. Now looking deep on the left, trying to find Ghostkeeper, but that one is knocked away. Good coverage that time by Jimmy Williams. Appleseed that time kind of zeroed in on Ghostkeeper. Didn't really look for anybody else. So we thought we were going to have him wide open. Instead, it's going to be 3rd down and 14. And we will work once again from the shotgun. They've got 3 safeties over the top. Appleseed going back to pass. He's going to roll out to the right. And he's got a block. Appleseed with room to run. And he is going to pick up the first down, breaking a tackle even, and forced out of bounds at the 36. Appleseed baiting him. They ran a whole bunch of receivers way downfield, and the defense, focusing on coverage, they forgot about the quarterback. That's his 2nd long first down run of the game, his 2nd run of over 20 yards. Just over 10 minutes to go now in the fourth quarter. The Rogues have it in Dragons territory, trying to get some points on the board on this drive. Bennett will get the call on the left. And Bennett hit hard by Ray Reese, but he will pick up about 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down from the 31-yard line. The Rogues up to 124 yards on the ground on the day. A great game by the offensive line, opening holes in the running game. And now a handoff to Massimo left side. Massimo hit hard, this time by Sheev Starkiller. He will almost get enough for the first down, but it's going to be 3rd and inches. Big play here for the Dragons. They've got to get us off the field. We're going to come out here and try to run the ball at him. It's been so effective all game long. We're just going to give it to Damian Bennett on the right side, and he bounces it out. First down easily. Bennett to the 20-yard line. Tackled by Willie Lynch. The Rogues move the chains. From the 20, they're going to crowd the box. We've got 3 wide receivers in. Appleseed going back to pass. And he's got nowhere to go with it. Going to have to throw it somewhere. Trying to throw it away, and incomplete. 2nd down and 10 here. We've got the 2 tight end package. Going to run the toss sweep. Just kidding, it's a reverse. And now trying to get a block from Appleseed. Tugboat will go backward for a 2-yard loss. Sheev Starkiller stayed home that time. It's a loss of 3, and it'll be 3rd and 13. I know that reverse play never works, but one of these days it's going to work. I'm just going to keep doing it over and over again and expect a different result. What could possibly go wrong? 3rd down and 13. Appleseed from the shotgun. He will go back to pass. Looking end zone. Dash Franklin wide open. Got it. And he gets in for a touchdown. The Rogues extend the lead. Dash Franklin, his first touchdown on the season, doing a little jig. He was our starting receiver back in Season 1, but he kind of fell on hard times. And now they're going to challenge it. Waterdeep thinking he might have stepped out of bounds before he got it in. Franklin getting it. He's clearly got a catch. Did he step out? I don't know. It's hard to tell. The flailing tackle attempt, tapping the toes, and I don't know. I honestly have no idea what they're going to call. They overturn the call. They say instead of a touchdown, it is going to be 1st down and goal for the Rogues at the 1-yard line. We've got the 2 tight end package here. We're going to come out throwing. Appleseed looking right. Tugboat. Got it! Synthania Tugboat. Touchdown. Tugboat kind of stealing a touchdown there from the underutilized Dash Franklin, but that will extend the Rogues' lead. And with the field goal, or the extra point here upcoming, we can extend it to 31-10. Appleseed's second touchdown pass on the game, a 1-yarder to Synthania Tugboat, who is really establishing themselves as one of the league's best pass-catching threats. Bantone will boot the extra point through. It is 31-10 Rogues. That was a very nice drive by the Rogues, going 12 plays, 69 yards down the field. 7:46 to go in the game. We've got a 3-touchdown lead. It is all but over now. It's been a beautiful game by the Rogues, a complete game, playing complementary football. The defense has been great. The offense is moving it down the field. The special teams getting it done also. It's going to take a miracle if the Dragons want to get back in this. They need 3 touchdowns, and they've got half a quarter to work with. Beeman under center here, I formation behind him. And trying to draw the defense off sides. We're going to bring everybody up to the line. Handoff Bars up the middle, and he will slip a tackle and pick up about 6. 2nd and 5. Beeman looking over the middle. Caught Boris Minifingers, and that is going to pick him up a first down, getting it out close to the 40-yard line. Minifingers today with 4 receptions for 51 yards. Normally such a great target, but Lamar Ilko is doing a great job on him. Now Bars on the toss to the right will pick up about 2, tackled by Polamalu. 2nd down and 7 upcoming. You can see the total offense on the day. The Rogues moving the ball at will once again. Back to pass Beeman. Pressure sacked. Tumbleweed got him again. His 3rd sack of the game. This guy is really just transformed into some kind of unstoppable monster of a pass rusher as they have to get it out in a hurry here on 3rd down, and that's not going to do it. Mo Bars losing a yard. It'll be 4th and 11. Kevin Laserbeam in to punt it away. Massimo back for the return. This will be the 4th punt of the game for the Dragons. The Rogues defense slamming the door shut on him on that drive. Massimo will try to take it from the 22. He's going to call a fair catch. And with a 3-touchdown lead, we can expect to see a whole lot of Damian Bennett on this drive. Rainick Thompson was expecting it. He makes the tackle for a loss. Bennett taken down in the backfield, a loss of 3 yards. It does keep the clock running at least, even if it does hurt Damian Bennett's stats as well. 2nd down and 13. 2 tight ends in. We're going to try Bennett on the left this time, and he slips a tackle, and he is going to be taken down for no gain. Freddie Triplett on the tackle that time. 3rd and 12, the defense in the nickel. Appleseed will go back to pass. We've got pressure, but we're trying to set up a screen. Massimo left side, and can't get a block. Triplett making the tackle, a gain of just 2. The clock will run inside 5 minutes. Man, that time that was some pretty terrible execution by the Rogues. We had 3 guys trying to block 1 guy, and Freddie Triplett was able to get through all of them. Pantoliano in for the punt. Booming kick downfield. Shepard will take it from the 31-yard line and tackled by Kevin Rhombus as he crosses the 30. The Dragons will have 4:38 with which to work in the 4th quarter. They're going to come out of the trip set off to the right side. Back to pass. Pressure getting it away. Caught. Hollings, a 9-yard pickup for Waterdeep. The 5th catch on the day for Seth Hollings. Just over 4 minutes to go in the game. Back to pass, Beeman. He will look over the middle and caught. Solly Smithers making the catch at the 45. Handoff Bars up the middle, and that'll pick up about 7 yards. Lefty Washington making the tackle for the Rogues. 3 minutes to go in the game now. Beeman will work from the shotgun, looking over the middle. Caught Dwight Bryant, and that'll pick them up a first down into Rogues territory at about the 24. 27 make that. The Dragons, despite their success on this drive, they are continuing to huddle up and let the clock run down. I think they know it's a futile effort. As head as he throws, Beeman looking over the middle for Green. That'll pick them up another first down, a gain of 9. They're picking up some of those meaningless garbage time passing stats here. Just over 2 minutes to go in the game. Dragons are running out of time. Beeman back to pass, looking left. Intercepted! Justice Bunn! Taking it right back to the 20-yard line. The 2nd pick of the game for Willie Beeman. And that is going to shut it down as the Rogues, for the 3rd week in a row, we've gotten a pick in the 4th quarter to slam the door on the other team. Handoff right side, Bennett. And he will pick up about 6 yards. Tackle made by Willie Lynch. That one brings us to the 2-minute warning. It will be a 2nd down and 5 for the Rogues. 2 tight ends in. We will hand it to Bennett left side now, and he's going to pick up the first down. And the Dragons are going to let the clock run. First down and 10 from the 33-yard line. Again, we've got the two tight end package again, and we will hand it to Bennett. Right side this time. Bennett breaking it loose across midfield. A big run for the Rogues. That one gained 18 yards, and it will put Bennett over 100 yards on the game on the ground. Now on first down and 10, Tony Massimo in the backfield. This could be the last play of the game. We've got the two tight end package in, and hopefully Massimo can hold on to the ball, as we are going to try to run the toss sweep for him on the right side. He will run into Cheesesteak and pick up about 3 yards. And that brings us to the end of this one. A 31-10 victory for the Rogues, thrashing our arch rivals on the road. The winning streak continues. We have won 3 in a row now and looked very convincing in this one as the defense shutting down Willie Beeman and the Dragons offense. And the Rogues offense, meanwhile, looking unstoppable. Alex Appleseed throwing it all over him, and Damian Bennett having a great game on the ground as well. And it was another great game for the offensive line. The Rogues taking care of the football, apart from that one fumble by by Massimo. And yeah, complimentary football, a great way to win games. The Rogues looking like a solid team here heading into the home stretch of the season. We will not be in last place in the Sword Coast Division after this one. 415 yards of total offense, 162 on the ground, 253 through the air. That kind of balance will win you a lot of football games. And we were able to take care of business on the road. Individual stats, Alex Appleseed, 268 yards and a 109.1 quarterback rating as he finished 21 of 33 with 2 touchdowns. He also had a great game on the ground, picking up 46 yards on 2 attempts. Damian Bennett got into the end zone twice. He had 102 yards on 24 carries. Ozymataz Buckshank, the leading receiver today with 6 catches for 83 yards. Damian Bennett had 5 for 60 yards. Charles Eel got 3 receptions for 69 yards. Synthania Tugboat had just 2 catches for 9 yards, but did get into the end zone once. And Joe Ghostkeeper, a touchdown on his only reception. Dash Franklin even got in on the pass catching action, as the Rogues were spreading the ball all around to a whole bunch of different receivers today. Girlfriend Vancouver had a great game, 8 pancakes. The Rogues gave up just 2 sacks today. Tyler Boomstick had 10 tackles, and Gerard Tumbleweed adding 3 more sacks to his season total. He is now up to 13 on the season and could be tied for the league lead. I'll have to look at the leaders, but yeah, Tumbleweed potentially going to lead the league in sacks this season from the defensive tackle position. Love to see it. Lefty Washington and Justice Bunn got tackles as well. Bunn picked up an interception. Travis Cobweb got an interception as well. It was a great game for the Rogues defense all around as we held Willie Beeman to a 69.3 passer rating, 23 of 37 for 257 yards, 1 touchdown and 2 picks ended up being his final line. And Mo Bars with 69 yards on 14 attempts today as the Dragons did actually run the ball pretty well. Player of the game, Damian Bennett. He had 24 carries and 5 catches. He got into the end zone twice, and his consistent running allowed the Rogues to have lots of balance on the offensive side of the ball. And the playoff race coming into a more clear focus here as the Port Nyanzaru Pirates still leading the way in the AFC in pole position for home field advantage with their 9-1-1 record coming off the tie to Neverwinter. The Space Hamsters would be the number 2 seed if the season were to end today. They've got a 9-2 record. The Mirabar Miners, they defeated us earlier in the season, and they look really good. They are 9-2 as well. The Rogues would be the first wild card team with an 8-3 mark. The Blink Dogs would also be a wild card team. They are also 8-3. And then the final division winner, we'd have to go all the way down here to the Westgate Sharks and their 6-5 record. The Neverwinter Knights and Yartar Giants are alive in the playoff race as well. The Waterdeep Dragons at 6-5 could potentially get a wild card if a whole lot of things break right for them, but they are going to be fighting a very uphill battle after their loss to the Rogues. And then after that, it's a whole bunch of teams that are not going to make the playoffs. Over in the NFC, the Red Wizards of Thay, 9-2, sitting pretty. And then the Bear Dusk Harpers, Zola Trolls, Icemandale Direwolves, and Zentile Keep Zombies are all 8-3 right behind them. The Luskan Fireballs at 6-5, along with the Elturel Hellwasps. The Thultanther Panthers fall to 5-6, and their playoff hopes are diminishing as it looks like they're going to miss the dance for the 3rd straight year. Some Rogues leading the league in some statistical categories. Alex Appleseed leading the league right now in quarterback rating, passing yards, and very near the top in touchdowns. Rex Grossman leading the way there, 24 of those. And Appleseed also is tied for having thrown the fewest interceptions among all starting quarterbacks. Ozymataz Buckshank right now is fourth in the entire league in receiving yards. He's got 55 catches on the season for 844 yards and 6 touchdowns. Really having a great season. This is the best season that he has ever put together statistically. Justice Bunn leading the league in tackles for a loss with 13, and Gerard Tumbleweed tied with Kendrick Office of the Zentile Keep Zombies for the league lead in sacks. And so, taking a look at the newspaper, what a game! Some say this is a Super Bowl preview. That talking about the game between the Port Nyanzaru Pirates and Neverwinter Knights this past week that ended in a tie. I really hope the Super Bowl doesn't end in a tie. That would be a little anticlimactic, but well, Week 12 is in the books. And that is going to do it for this episode of Fantasy Football. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Todd Gonzalez, and I hope you have a wonderful day.